Hello and welcome to Top Trend Analysis. Today we are going to discuss about the black magic case. Earlier, her name is changed for the privacy. She's an Emirati woman who was trapped in the dark world of black magic and sorcery for nearly 2 decades. During that time, she was subjected to a variety of abuse, including financial ruin, imprisonment, and a legal battle. Alia's story began in her teenage years when she met an Arab woman who claimed to have supernatural powers. Alia was initially skeptical, but she was eventually convinced by the woman's predictions and readings. She began to visit the woman regularly, seeking help with her personal and professional problems. Over time, Alia became increasingly dependent on the woman's services. She was convinced that the woman could help her achieve anything she wanted, and she was willing to do whatever the woman asked. The woman began to demand more and more money from Alia, and she also began to pressure her into doing things that were against Alia's religious beliefs. Alia eventually realized that she was being manipulated, but she was afraid to break away from the woman. She felt like she was under the woman's spell, and she was afraid of what would happen to her if she left. The woman's abuse continued for many years, and Alia's life spiraled out of control. She fell into debt, she lost her job, and she was eventually arrested. She spent 18 days in prison, and she was facing charges that could have put her in jail for many years. However, Alia's story has a happy ending. She eventually found the strength to break away from the woman's spell, and she fought her legal battle and was eventually exonerated. She is now a free woman, and she is determined to share her story in the hopes of helping others who may be caught in the same trap. Alia's story is a cautionary tale about the dangers of black magic and sorcery. It is also a story of hope and resilience. Alia's strength and determination are an inspiration to us all, and her story shows that it is possible to break free from even the most difficult circumstances. Here are some lessons that we can learn from Alia's story. Be careful who you trust. Not everyone who claims to have supernatural powers is actually genuine. Don't be afraid to ask for help. If you are being manipulated or abused, there are people who can help you. Never give up hope. No matter how difficult things may seem, there is always hope for a better future. Alia's story is a reminder that we are all capable of great things if we have the courage to face our challenges and never give up hope. We can overcome anything. How much money Alia paid to her? Alia estimated that she paid the woman between 3 and 4 million dirhams, around $818,000 to $1.02 million. She paid the woman in cash and by transferring money to her husband's account. The woman used the money to buy a house, a car, and other luxury items. She also used the money to pay for her children's education and to fund her own business ventures. After winning the legal battle, Alia was able to get the black magic lady arrested. The woman was eventually arrested and charged with fraud, forgery, and extortion. She was sentenced to 10 years in prison.